Hello guys, take a look at this picture. This man left Edinburgh, Scotland to Leeds, England. These are all nations in the United Kingdom, to go have sex with a 13-year-old girl. Like, this is crazy. Guys, let's watch the video.
I won't be shit.
Huh?
I won't be shit.
She'll be 15 on Tuesday.
No, she'll be 15 on Tuesday.
She'll be 14 on Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah, she'll be 14 on Tuesday.
Yeah, she has a birthday on Tuesday, that's
Listen, don't shout at me. What do they call people like you?
What?
What do they call people like you?
I'm not here for anything. I'm just gonna take her to birthday. She has a birthday on Tuesday.
Right. This says different. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do?
She has a birthday on Tuesday. That's why I'm here.
She has a what?
A birthday on Tuesday. That's why I'm here.
Listen.
I'm just here to surprise her. That's all.
You're not here to surprise her. You're here to have fucking sex with her. All right. Yeah. Do you know what they call people like you?
Sex.
Dirty bastards. Yeah.
Why would I do that when it's 16 years old?
Fucking bully.
For 14 years old?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Why would you do it?
Why?
Right. Quit your jibber jabber. Right. Listen.
That's why I want to get him on there.
Oh, come on, you don't have.
Right, you're going out anyhow.
I'm not doing that. You don't have to, I don't mean anyhow to her.
Right, listen. Why are you asking her to tell the child to masturbate with 2 fingers and put them really deep inside her? Why? If you're just talking to her, yeah. State sex will hurt at first, but you'll lose lubricant. Hell, you just travelled all the way from Scotland to come and raise
I
a
came
fucking
here
child.
to surprise her for her birthday on Tuesday.
Well, you wanted you wanted a surprise, didn't you? She sent we are her surprise. What she's give you, all right?
Yeah. So this man's name is BT Bao. He's a Nigerian, according to what I've gathered online. I don't know that for a fact. According to what I've gathered online, he's a Nigerian. His name is BT Bao. Now he has been in England since from January 2022 last year. He came to England, and on the 2nd of January 2023 he was caught in Leeds. He left Edinburgh, Scotland to Leeds, England, to go have sex with a 13-year-old girl. As you all saw there, telling the young girl to take off her underwears to masturbate while they were discussing through phones, messaging each other through WhatsApp. A 13-year-old girl. You've succeeded. You've made it to the United Kingdom. You've left poverty Nigeria. You've made it to the United Kingdom. I know Nigeria is not a poor place, but the bad corrupt government and the way the corrupt government led Europeans, the colonial masters and the Chinese people to exploit us through currency manipulation, like $1 equals 500 naira. They buy cheap raw materials and they import to us expensive goods. That has destroyed the Nigerian economy. That's not just Nigeria, all African nations' economy. That has made us Africans to be this poor, that most of us move over to the United Kingdom or other parts of Europe or America, North America, Canada, the United States, to get a better standard of living, to work so hard we can send money back home to take care of our family members. So this is sickening. You've succeeded. You've made it to the United Kingdom. You can't put your bad habits aside and say, no, let me walk honestly. Let me stay away from crime. Let me build something with my life and send back money to my family members, or build a home and try to repatriate myself back willfully after I've worked so hard and saved so much money to take back home to Nigeria to start a business and start a life. But instead, you decided to come to the United Kingdom to be having sex with a 13-year-old girl. Look at what he is even saying. He's saying he came over from Edinburgh, Scotland to Leeds, England. She's turning 30. She's turning 14 for her 14th birthday. Like, is that normal? That man can be close to like 38 years of age. You're coming for a 13-year-old girl turning to 14 years old birthday party. That 14-year-old girl is not your relative. She's a white girl. You're black. There is no, like, us Africans who have this ideology of this is my sister, this is my brother. We all know that. So you can't claim that, oh, this is my other African sister that I came over from Edinburgh to Leeds to celebrate her birthday. She's turning to take her out. And the guy is saying he wanted to take out this 13-year-old girl who is turning 14-year-old to celebrate her birthday, take her out. Like, this is sickening. Let us try to keep, when we come over to Europe, guys, this is not just for Nigerians, this is for all Africans. Let us keep our bad attitudes. Let us keep our criminal ways, our criminal ways aside, and try to work hard to build a life. Let's not, because this will make headlines. This is already making headlines throughout the United Kingdom, throughout social media, and this is a bad picture for all black people. This is a bad picture for all black people. This is not a good image. The same Nigerians destroyed, the reputation of all African nations in Dubai. They messed up Dubai up to the extent Cameroon, other African nations were banned from Dubai. They've messed up Italy. Do you know Nigerians have a mafia sect in Italy? Nigerian mafia sect is fighting, the Italian mafia sect. That is, Italians they are the ones who founded mafia in Sicily, but Nigerians who have their own mafia sect in Sicily, and they are fighting the Italians. The Italians know Nigerians as the most evil people on earth. I'm not saying all Nigerians are evil, but the most evil people. And that image of having Nigerians as the most evil people and Nigerians are black, that has made them to think of all Africans who are dark skinned as evil and bad. Nigerians just can't humble themselves. Why do they have to always mess up things for us, for other African nations? Why do they always want to mess up things for us? So guys, I'm not putting Nigerians at a side corner to like demon. I'm saying not all Nigerians are like that. They are bad Nigerians, like Hush Puppy and the rest. They are bad Nigerians. But as all Africans, future Africans who want to come to Europe, please, 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 please. If you are a criminal, put your criminal attitude aside. If you have bad attitude of pedophilia or whatever, put it aside, because the intelligence system here, the police intelligence system here is wild. You can't come here and be a scammer and you think you get away with it as you got away with it in Nigeria, in Cameroon, in South Africa. The intelligence system here is in another level, in another dimension, in another frequency. You don't play here. Immediately you try to like scam someone, they will get you. Immediately you try to like have pedophilia activities with an underage girl, they will get you. The police will get you. The police are not corrupt. Yeah, it's not like in Nigeria, okay, or in Cameroon, or in Ghana, in Senegal, or in Kenya, or where you're being caught red-handed and you give the police something and they let the case die. No, you can't do that in Europe. You can't do that in England. Please, please, please stop spoiling things for other Africans. I'm begging you, because this is sickening. This is shameful. He's just been in the UK for a year and he has already messed up. By the time they'll be done with him in prison, he's going to spend close to 4 or 5 years in prison. That's deportation. What have you achieved? You came all the way here with the aim of working. I'm looking for that opportunity. Can someone take me to the UK, please? Can someone take me to the UK? Let me just go and avoid trouble and put my bad attitude aside, put my criminal background aside if I have any, or my bad attitude if I have any, and work so hard, because there are so many job opportunities for each and everyone. There are so many, and one of the most wonderful things is that when you work so hard, you get your pay. You get your pay. It's not like here in Africa where we work so hard and we don't get paid. Our bosses will try to play us. You work so hard, you get your pay. Like, there's so many job opportunities there. You can't sit there and you don't get a job, meaning you're just a lazy person. So this is sickening. This is shocking. This is shocking. I'm not, like, let me say this again, I'm not demonizing Nigerians. I'm just saying Nigerians are trying to make things so hard for all Africans in Europe, in the United Arab Emirates, all over the world, even in America. They are trying to make things for all of us hard, because when a Nigerian does something, and they are our brothers, we are not gonna demonize them, we are not gonna sever ties with them. They are our brothers. We are all black. Like, we have to have the backs of our black brothers, but we cannot have the backs of our black brothers who are criminals, who are trying, when they do their criminal activities, they are drawing us down the drain with them, with the homophobic attitudes of Africans being these, the phobia of Africans, because when one Nigeria does something, it's all African. All Africans are this, because the Europeans cannot differentiate. We are all black. So when the Nigerian does something, they say it's a Nigerian. When they see another black man coming, or a black woman, they don't know if that is a Nigerian. In as far as Nigerians are black, they don't care to know, to verify that's a Nigerian coming. So this is what they are. This is no. Please, 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 let us stop. Let us stop. Let us stop. We love you. We love Nigerians. We'll always have your backs. But when it comes to criminal activities, we'll always sympathize with you, because that means bad publicity for all Africans, and not all African nations have that mentality to steal, to have sex with underage girls. I know those crimes are throughout Africa. The Africans who are in Europe, they have that mentality, but not all Africans have that mentality in Europe. Most Africans who have made it to Europe, with the hardship which we've gone through in Africa, and in Europe there is hardship, but you can work, and you work so hard to get your pay. We are so determined to work so hard, even if it is 16 hours a day, to work so hard so that we can get a pay and make it, a decent standard of living, and send money back home. Why would we want to mess up that? Nigerians are trying to mess up things for us. Please, I love you all, but no, Jesus Christ loves you more. Stay safe. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, please.